Hello. Welcome, gamers. It's Monday, October 9th. We're back here with the Power Wash sim. Alright. Whoop. It's Monday. Welcome. Hello, Raiders. Welcome. I just started my stream. Thank you, Era, for the raid. What were you doing? Shout out Era underscore channel. You're doing ASMR. Well, welcome, Raiders. Hopefully, you enjoyed the ASMR. Hopefully, my stream is not too loud. I don't know. What if some people were like, you know, I'm so relaxed right now, and then you raid into me, and I'm like, oh, guys, check it out. I'm gonna play Power Wash Sim. Anyway, welcome Stream Elements, welcome Slime Molder, Namington, Denchi, Chicken Coop, Flea Flicker. Everyone's here. Alright, I'm gonna get started. What did I do last time? I don't even remember. Welcome Loafkey, welcome Tag Barrel. Oh, this is the new one. This is the one we have to do today. I'm back here at the carnival. Yo, look at this. This is the thing we watched last time. You guys remember this? When we were here, look at how dirty it was. And now it's so clean. Wow. Yo, whatever the heck this is. What is this? Is this like a big slide? Yeah, I remember. I was there. You were there. Everyone was there. Put myself right here. Alright, also, every time this game restarts, you have to reset the audio. There we go. Alright, now we're back. Is this Five Nights at Freddy's? You guys seeing this guy? Is this Freddy? It says John Five Nights. Jonathan 5 of Five Nights at Freddy. It's literally him. Kevin Bernard. What is a helter skelter? That's like a word I've heard before, but I've never actually like bothered learning what it is. Is this it? Is a helter skelter like a big slide? What even is this? It's a thing at theme parks. Seek scary blue zumbo sauce? What does that even mean? What did he mean by this? It's a thing. Just some kind of thing out here. Okay, we're gonna use the extra long extension. Gonna use a 15-degree nozzle. Look at this, we can wash from far away. And it's still pretty efficient. You know, I'm gonna look it up. Helter Skelter? It's a Beatle song. All the results I'm getting are beaters. Beater song? A beater. Oh, wait, okay, the image result I get is literally... It literally looks like this. Is it a British thing? It resembles a lighthouse with a spiral-shaped slide. Okay, so it's just a slide. Never bothered to look it up. It's basically this. It's like a spiral slide. I'm gonna assume that it's like a British thing. Welcome Cancer Kazoo. Then Charles Manson. Who's that? Is that a serial killer? Manson family. I don't know who that is. Who is it? Who is Manson? Who's John Manson? Charles John Manson. I've only heard the term in Roller Coaster Tycoon. I guess it would fit, right? It's like a amusement park kind of thing. I'm gonna assume that it's like a very British thing. Because, you know, if the Beatles knew what it was, And this game, which I believe is like a British game, they know what this is. Then I'm gonna assume that's one of those things they have over there. Probably a reasonable assumption. Anyone out here British? You guys British out here? Can you guys confirm the helter skelter? Means scattered randomly. But what do the actual words mean? What is a helter? What is a skelter? When I hear about it, I think of skeletons. Skelter is kind of like skeleton. It's kind of like Skeletor from He-Man. And as you might know, that guy is a skeleton. And as you know, when words are similar, they pretty much mean the same thing. Anyway, we gotta wash all this stuff. Disorder and confusion? British. British in all caps. British. Tall spiral slide, I see. So it is a British thing. I knew it. I called it. They're out there with their wacky names for things. Oh, you know those Brits. Calling things helters and skelters. Late 16th century, a rhyming jingle, unknown. Perhaps symbolic of running feet, or from Middle Eastern skelt, Ethan. So you just slide down really fast, huh? It seems dangerous. I don't know. I feel like slides in general, you could get like, you know, think of all the friction, you know? Especially like if it's made of metal. It must heat up like so much. Like imagine this staircase in summer. Like all the sun, the sunlight reflecting off this. I'm gonna imagine there's some metal on this thing. It's gotta be like really hot. I don't know. I also feel like the fact that it's spiral feels like it'd be hard to slide down, right? You would like slide down and then you would like hit this part and then you would like rotate and then you would hit this part. Maybe that's not the case. That's just the impression I'm getting. But I'm sure it's probably fine. But does it mean something that people outside the UK don't really know what this is? You would think that if this was like an efficient way to have fun, that people would like, you know, that it would be a worldwide thing. The fact that it isn't tells me maybe it's not that great. Maybe it's a less efficient way to have fun. Could be possible. Anyway, I feel like my voice is like dead today. You guys notice that? Does it sound different to you guys? Every time I ask, it's always like, no, you sound the same. But to me, I feel like my voice sounds slightly raspier than usual. Now, I don't know if that's just like my imagination. You did notice? Okay, so it's not just me. I mean, it is me, but it's also not. Tag Barrel, your message was held for the use of the word race war. Okay, Manson Family was an American cult centered around a guy that thought he was Jesus. They murdered a bunch of people and thought the Beatles song Helter Skelter was about an apocalyptic race war. What the? I did not know that. There's a lot of things I don't know about cults. Puberty happens to all of us. Not all of us. Some people die before. Okay, that's kind of sad. How are you guys doing today? you guys having fun? It's Monday out here. On Monday. Had a productive day at work today. Did some programming, discovered a bug. Fix the bug, ran some tests, noticed some other stuff was broken. I'll deal with that tomorrow. But it was nice. Had stuff to do basically all day, and that's what I want. They were very weird. Not good people. Yeah. That's the impression I get when people talk about cults. Kinda just weird stuff going on. What kind of bug? You might think that it's like an insect of some sort. No, it is a software-related bug. It's related to the equivalent of an index out of bounds exception for certain conditions. I found it. And then I fixed it. And now everything is okay. But not okay, because there's still other stuff to fix. Are spiders technically bugs? I know people often group them with bugs, but are arachnids? Do they count? They probably count, right? I don't know. You're kind of sleepy, but doing pretty good otherwise. I'm also kind of sleepy. It's that's what happens, you know, when you're focused the whole day. Just like staring at my computer all the time, typing away at the keyboard, doing stuff. You can argue Mormonism is a cult, and those seem to be pretty nice. It's not always bad. I don't know, you could argue that anything is a cult, right? It would be like VTuber fan bases are cults. If you join a VTuber's membership / subscription, you could be in a cult. You could be in a cult right now. You could be, I could be like, I don't know, you could argue anything. I'm gonna start a cult where we're all nice and have fun. I feel like most cults, the people that define whether something is a cult are usually people that are not, like, in the cult. Like, I feel like if you started a cult and you called it a cult, it'd be, like, less likely for people to want to join it. But then, you know, it's the people outside the cult that are like, oh, this thing is totally a cult. It's totally awful. Don't you dare join this cult. Consider arachnids and insects to both be bugs. Valid. Welcome, Zoe. Rule 1 of being a cult: insist it's not a cult. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy, though, isn't it? Or not self-fulfilling, but like there's pretty much no way to say that you're not a cult without having it be suspicious. Right? Because, like, you know, if you say it's not a cult, it could actually not be a cult. But the fact that you're saying it's not a cult makes people think, like, what do they mean by this? Why did they need to make it so clear that it's apparently not a cult? Kind of suspicious, if you ask me. It's like if you go to a grocery store and it's like you see apples there and they're like the sign just says totally normal apples, definitely not contaminated apples. You would think, like, why did they need to put this sign here? Should I be suspicious of the other apples? You don't know. True bug is a scientific term. Refers to Hemiptera, which are stink bug insects. I see it. It's when something bugs them, you know? Like this thing, a bug. This thing is bugging me. Guys out there bugging. Bugging out. Bugging in. It's just something icky. I don't know. Bugs. Some people like bugs. Anyone here like bugs? Look at Matthews. Picky channel bug. Software bugs. hardware bugs, Bugs Bunny, so many different types of bugs. The famous fast food chain, Bug In and Out. Bug in. What about bug out? Anyway, that's my day. Mostly just doing work. And they think that's cool. I love being focused at work. Gives me a sense of accomplishment when I figure out what the bug is. But then it's like a lot of bugs. Bug snacks. I was not really a fan of bug snacks. I played it. I thought it was okay. And then I stopped playing it. Because for some reason it gave me motion sickness. Which is kind of weird. I don't know why. Like this game doesn't... I guess it's because like all the running and jumping in first person. Maybe the FOV was kind of low. I don't know. But I think that game was not the game for me. You know, a lot of people enjoy bug snacks. The bugs do move a lot. Yeah, as the protagonist, you do a lot of running and jumping. It's probably the FOV, right? I don't know. The snacks, the bugs. But, yeah, besides that, this past weekend, I'm looking into, like a PNG tuber app that I've been talking about. And looking at like, you know, lip sync related software for detecting phonemes and stuff like that. And so it seems like there is this one called Pocket Sphinx that I could use. It's written in C. I don't know how good it is, but it's there. But then it's like really old, and also like I spent a lot of time trying to get the Rust bindings to work properly. But then like the library for the Rust binding was written like 7 years ago. And like I was like, okay, it's 7 years ago, but like it's probably still compatible, right? Because the underlying library, Pocket Sphinx, hasn't changed that much. So I was debugging a lot, and then I was like, it's not working. The linking is failing. I learned so much about like linking C programs. And then it turns out, Pocket Sphinx had an update last year. And it specifically broke everything. It was like, okay, you will have to update your code. Everything is broken. But then the guy who made the Rust bindings, like, he hasn't updated the repo in like 7 years. So he's probably not going to do it, so I'm going to have to do it myself. Was Rust even around? Yeah, it sure was. It was very different back then. Looks like Bugsnax had a pretty wide FOV. Tons of things that cause motion sickness, head bobbing. Yeah, I don't know what it was specifically. Just something about it. It's just like... it's too much. Now maintainer. No, I'll write my own. I'll have my own bindings. I'll import only the things I need. And I will not make it a published library. It'll just be within my Git repo for myself. Me as the selfish open source person. I'm gonna debut a PNG model? Maybe. I think it'd be cool. I'm gonna make it specifically so that it works on Mac. Because no one ever writes Mac software. Everyone who writes a VNG tuber software, they're just like, oh yeah, Windows? Yeah, I'm gonna write for Windows. Mac OS? Yeah, whatever, I don't know. Me though, I'm gonna have this work specifically on my machine. If it happens to work on Windows or Linux, that's cool. But I will focus on myself. This is assuming the library even works. I don't know if it does. There's a note in the repo that's like, yeah, we're still maintaining this this code base, even though it's not really state of the art anymore. But we know people are depending on it anyway, so we're just gonna keep working on it. That's always a good sign, right? when something is They specifically say it's not state-of-the-art. I would not recommend using it. But all the other options that I've seen are like, I don't know, they use Python, they use like Hugging Face models or whatever. I don't understand. I don't know the machine learning world. It doesn't make sense to me. It's about like, there's like a wave to vec to phoneme or whatever. I looked at it and I'm like, I don't know what's happening. Welcome Hamflow. Write one for COBOL. I don't think I will. Yeah, writing software for yourself. That's cool. I do that. Do that pretty often. Hugging Face stuff is pretty plug and play. Well, I don't understand it. I don't even know how to get started. I'm sure I could learn, but I don't feel like it. And like, I don't need the quality to be that high. I just need it to be like approximate, right? Start by installing Python. That's what I don't want to do. I don't want to like, so this is going to be used by end users. I don't want end users to have to set up like a Python environment and setting up like, I don't know, like GPU bindings or whatever. There's like options for enabling CUDA, and I'm like, I don't know, like, this is too complicated for me. And it's basically just for like lip syncing, you know, detecting phonemes. I don't need like valid word constructors or whatever. Just come with the Python environment. Yeah, but I don't want to do it. I'm sure I could. Just don't feel like doing it. Got enough stuff. End users, yeah, like myself. Well, okay, imagine like if someone wrote a VTuber software and then the installation instructions were like, okay, install Python. All right, make sure you run this script, set up your environment, set up a virtual environment for your Python. And then like download this model. And then, I don't know, all of this stuff. Just wanted to just open it. I could automate it, yeah, but I don't want to. How do people usually do it? I actually don't know. Yeah, it's usually Docker. I don't want people to have to install Docker. Just give you a GUI. Actually, I don't know. Isn't there like, people have like the software that you could generate AI images on your own computer without going through like a website? Like that stuff uses like all the Python like stuff, right? I don't know. But I don't need any fancy machine learning. I just need what used to be state-of-the-art 10 years ago. This thing that I'm using was state-of-the-art 10 years ago. Now it's not. Now state-of-the-art is like AI, machine learning models, TensorFlow, whatever. But I don't need that. It's too fancy for me. I just need something that sort of works okay and doesn't use up all of my memory or CPU. Install Docker on Windows. Well, Docker on Windows and Mac, I think they just use VirtualBox, right? It's the same thing. Wave to vec look like overkill. See, look, I don't know enough to understand though. I don't really know like whether it's overkill. It seemed like overkill to me because I didn't understand it. But you can look into it if you know. If you're familiar with machine learning models, what if you learned how to do this? Try it out. Try getting like a thing where you could put your voice in and then detects the phonemes or whatever. Yeah, when things sort of work, that's great. I only need it to slightly work. Completely fall on your nose. You'll do it. Let's go. You're gonna write the new PNG tuber software. Anyway, I was looking around and it seems like there are libraries for it for Viceme detection. But those are like for like there's something built into like VR stuff. I think the Quest has some like built-in library for that, which I guess makes sense. And detect D's, got him. But obviously I'm not using that, so it doesn't work for me. I'm also not using Unity, so I can't use whatever lip sync software that Denchi was using. I'm just specifically making it more complicated for myself for no real reason, just because I don't want to use Unity or the Quest SDK. But it seems they're just in that. Well, yeah, but they're from. They have detectors for it. Is Denchi using U lip sync? The letter U and then lip sync. I could port it. Yeah, I don't understand though. I took a look. It seems complicated. I think the fact that, yeah, you lip sync, not me. You lip sync. I don't lip sync. You do. The fact that it's a library is nice. Yeah, that one. Yes, that one. I don't know. I've never used it. Apparently, it's good. Look, if VTube Studio is using it, it's gotta be good, right? Imagine VTube Studio using something that's not good. It's impossible. That would never happen. Denchi always chooses the best libraries. You could trust him. You trust Denchi with your life. Welcome, Yuko. Unity CEO retired. Duh. He's tired again. He's been tired and now he is retired. He probably has tons of money. He probably doesn't care. He's just out there with his millions of dollars. Just... It's fine. What's he care? Nice that they forced him out. Did they force him out though? Or was he just like, yeah, whatever, I'm done. I got enough money. Being a CEO is nice. Probably. I don't know if they forced him out. Like, I feel like maybe he just left on his own volition. Even when you destroy... Yeah, he's gonna get a huge bonus this year. Be like, oh, sorry, I'm resigning, but also like, don't look at my earnings. Definitely just did not give myself like a huge bonus this year. That's him. Usually when CEOs like leave or they get retired, or when they get retired, they don't they tend to give themselves more money? Also, welcome Michael Hunt. People are saying he had chairman and president positions and is leaving those two. Yeah, he's just done. Just done with whatever he was doing. Anyway, that was not really what started the conversation. We were just talking about lip sync software. Yeah, Unity though, they do have lip sync libraries. I don't know, I was learning about Bazel. You guys know Bazel, the build system. Because, you know, the thing that I'm writing, it's going to be in Rust. And the library that I'm binding to is written in C. And when you have multiple languages, you want a thing that can handle multiple languages. For C++, it's for general, just general languages. But yeah, it was started as a Google thing. Basil, the guy who owns Amazon, Bezos, Jeffrey Bezos, John Bezos, Basil. What about Cringel? Basil? I don't know. That one is a bit of a stretch. But yeah, I just, you know, I'm having it so that writing a statically linked binary. You know, I'm compiling lib pocket sphinx and then statically linking it into my program so that users don't have to install a global version of it. It's surprisingly confusing. It's having a lot of problems. Now I understand. Although something is written in C and you can link to it, doesn't mean it's easy. Uses CMake, uses other software for making. It has header files as you would expect. And I've learned about many things. Basil's the guy who ruled Constantinople. See, I don't know enough about history to understand that one. What is that a reference to? John Bezos? Basil. Anyway, you guys who don't know, Basil is based on Google's internal build system called Blaze. That's right, they have a build system called Blaze. They blaze it. Every time you ask them to build software, they're like, we're gonna blaze it. But then they switch the letters around when they open source it. They're like, we can't call this Blaze. We'll switch the E and the L around. We'll switch some letters around. It's Basil. B-A-Z-E-L. And they're using that. And then Facebook has a thing that was like, okay, here's the history of Basil/Blaze. Basically, at Google, they had this internal software called Blaze. They use it to build all of their software. And then at some point, some people from Google left and went to Facebook. And then they're like, we kind of like this Blaze thing they were doing at Google. We're gonna try to reinvent it here. So then they made a thing that's like Facebook's version of Blaze. It's called Buck. B-U-C-K. It's Buck. Like the Buckingham Palace. Like the animal, a buck. Like the dollar, a buck. They use that. And then they open source something called Buck 2. And it is similar to Buck, except it's the second one. Yeah, Facebook. The old Maury guy. Basil. Isn't that the guy who has like a Nendoroid? Welcome, Skylarka. Facebook. But it's useful because when you're building software for multiple different languages, every language has its own build tool. And it's like sometimes you need to like compile software for like one language and then use it in another language, and it's kind of annoying. So they have something like that. It coordinates the build. It also does caching. Basically everyone at Google, they have one repository they all use. They don't check out their own repository. They check out a huge repository that has everyone's code. And then they use Basil/Blaze to tell them what specifically to build. So like, you change this software, okay, you get to recompile these things. Yeah, right? They have everything in one code base. Apparently it makes it easy to update stuff. Keep things in sync. I think it's better. I think it's okay. But the thing is, like, it's good because with the tool like Basil/Blaze, you don't have to recompile everything. It like detects what has changed and then it only compiles those. And then when you're like submitting your pull request to change code, it knows what changed in your pull request, and then it can only run the tests related to stuff that you changed. And then it has caching so that like if someone has built something once, you could just pull down their built version. It's kind of cool. At my previous company, the one that I got laid off from, we started using it like a month before I got laid off, so I had a little bit of knowledge of it. And I think it made sense because we had Python, we had Rust, and we were trying to like use a Python, we're trying to use a Rust library from Python. It was kind of annoying to build. But then we built it, and it was cool. We also use Basil at my current company. for some things, and I'm like, you know what? I understand now. It's kind of cool. But obviously, it's not a good fit for every team. You have to have like enough people to make it worth it. Yeah, learn quite a bit. Useful. And now here I am. Just power washing. Got these stairs. We got this slide out here. You guys seeing this slide? Besides that, not too much else going on for me. I have watched some stream. Northernline is still not back from his vacation, his 2-week vacation. So this week during work, I will have no real streams to watch. I'll tune into some streams sometimes. I think I still don't like the general concept of a monorepo fully. You have to work in like big enough teams to really understand. It's like, a lot of times it feels unnecessary, but there are times when you need to like coordinate changes between teams. If you've ever encountered the pain of like, everyone has their own repository, you have to make like 10 different pull requests in 10 different repositories. Wait for the pull request to run for all of them. It's a lot of overhead. That's not a problem for everyone. Some people though. Think about it, power washing is a lot like basil. It's true. Out here washing basil. The guy from Amore. With power. I wonder how power washing IRL pays. I'm sure there's a lot of YouTube videos about that. I've gotten recommended some people that are like, here's how much I made in my power washing business. Here's this one, here's this one. And then everyone in the comments is like, yo, that's good money. Whoa, you're making that much? That's great. Experienced that pain in one team the moment I had to do 3 different pull requests on Terraform and a couple of Helm charts. Yeah. Terraform, when you split it too much into multiple different repos, it's too much. By Terraform, I mean open tofu. They're called open tofu now. The open source version of Terraform is tofu because TF. Obviously, instead of Terraform, they can't legally call it that. So, it's tofu. Still Terraform. Older. I mean, it is pretty recent. Did I greet Lofky? I don't even remember. I feel like I greeted you. Yes, I did. I did greet you. Literally sent to Choco J Wave. Older before the change, yeah. I mean, the change was pretty recent. It was like the past month or so. But anyway, it's fine. I've never really used Terraform. I mean, we've used it at companies, but I personally not really used it. Welcome, Admiral Kobayashi. Anyway, look at this. We're cleaning. Look at how clean this is. You would not even believe the water that goes into washing this. It's pretty much a water slide, you know? You put the water down here. People can slide down. It's cool. Get this stuff here. Washing with the power. Power and wash. The wash basin. Right. Did I do anything else this weekend? I don't think I did. I just watched some streams, played some mahjong, coded some stuff. Watch the Choco J birthday celebration stream. You guys were there. I was there. Saw you guys there. Everyone was there. Literally everyone showed up to that stream. Yeah, Michael was there. I was there. Zoli was there. Dad, she wasn't there? I can't believe this. Gamflo was there. So many people. He missed out. He doesn't even know. The dog. The Choco J dog was out there. Time to have Choco Jax run another birthday stream so Denchi can be there. Yeah, she should do it. How can you have a party without Denchi, right? With Denchi not being there, is it even really a party? I don't think so. Didn't get an invitation. Everyone was invited. You must have... You check your spam mail. Check your inbox. Check your unread messages. Maybe it was in your promotions folder. I don't know. The Scribble games. Yeah, Scribblio. Gravity. Oh yeah, for the Kudo board. I drew on the Kudo board. Actually, I don't think I forgot to mention this. When I joined my current company, they have this thing where they actually will create a Kudo board for people that just joined. So like when I joined, they're like, "Hey, here's a Kudo board for you." People just leaving messages like, "Yo, we're so glad you're joining. Welcome to the team." And I was like, "Yo, this is the thing that VTubers use. This is I know this website. VTubers love to use this for their birthdays and other celebrations." So I saw it and I was like, "Whoa, so real. This is so real." Except it's like none of them really knew me, so it's kind of just like, you know, because like you're a new person. They've never met you, except the people that interviewed you, I guess. But they're all just like, "Welcome to the team. Here's some gifts. Here's some cool pictures." And before that, one VTuber fan introduced it before he left the company. No, I'm pretty sure it's like a common thing. See, like we're all used to it because VTubers use it, but I'm sure it's like a normal thing that people use. They give you expectations and some kind of device or something. It's still nice and gesture. Yeah, I think it's nice. Hamflo's still not used to it. The Kudo board. What was the other one? There's a Padlet, right? Padlet and Kudo board, they're pretty much the same thing. They have like the same layout. Everything is pretty much like the same. But they're not the same. They're different companies. Or something, probably. I don't know. What if they're the same company? They could be. Apparently it's like it's used in like schools and stuff like that. Maybe. Possibly. You have some sort of education background going on out there. But yeah, that was my first time seeing it used outside of VTuber context. It surprised me. It was a pleasant surprise. Padlet. What if they don't let them pad? You're telling me they're letting pad do this? It is cool though. Whoop. This stuff. Everyone's drawing. There was a, what is this? There's like a thing on my wall. Some kind of insect on my wall. It doesn't look like a spider. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna kill it, guys. They're gonna be like, "Wolf, you know, don't kill it." I don't know what it is. It's got like, what is that? Hold on. Don't kill it. I don't know what it could bite me. What is that? You guys seeing this? You're not seeing this because you can't see my camera. But I see it. What is that? Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, I totally did not just kill it. I just it's just gone now. There's a thing. If I kill it, it'll come back. No, it would never come back. It's in a better place now. It's out there somewhere. It's in the sky now. It belongs to the Earth. It's fine. See, what if I didn't even mention it? What if I just, like, you know, what if I just it's outside now? Yeah, but what if it was a mosquito? I mean, if it was a mosquito, I would have said it's a mosquito. But, like, what if it was? Mosquitoes? If you see a mosquito, would you let it live? It was not a mosquito, but what if it was? You know? It could have been. It wasn't, but it could have been. What are the things that are, like, acceptable to kill? Like, mosquitoes are definitely one of them. Many types of wasps are probably, like, people will be like, yeah, totally, just kill those wasps. Cockroaches? People, yeah, flies. It's like a bunch of stuff, right? A lot of things that people kill every day. And no one's even like, no, don't kill it. No, mosquitoes? No, they help the environment. No. Oh, like cockroaches? No, you can't do that. They have souls or whatever. No, everyone's fine with killing those. What else is there? I guess, like, okay, for stuff unrelated to food, because people are fine with, like, you know, killing, like, chickens for food, cows, but I mean, like, you know, stuff that you're just killing because they're, like, annoying or whatever. When I see mosquito, clapping your hand at the mosquito, you're applauding the mosquito, but the mosquito just happens to fly in between your hands while you're applauding. I can't believe it would do that. I was just trying to clap, and then the insect flew into my hands in such a way that caused me to destroy them. It's not my fault. They did it to themselves. Man, you love open source. M-I-L-O-S, Milos? It's the abbreviation for that, Milos. The drink known as Milo. You have this powder you put, and then you put either milk or water. You guys ever had Milo? It's like Ovaltine, except not. It's different somehow. I've had it. They always have like an image of like a guy playing soccer on it. Or football. Did I finish washing all of this? What's out here not being washed? This part. Top ring frame is not done. They have to mean like the bottom, right? Sounds like something I'm not New Yorker enough to understand. It's not a New York thing. Milo, it's more like where is Milo most known? I don't know. I know it's very well used in like Southeast Asia. What's the origin of Milo? It's a Nestle. It's the Nestle global drink. It's where is it most popular? It's an Australian thing. Australia. It's also Australia, New Zealand, Asia are the places that they're most popular in. by Yorlo. Milo, Yorlo. You've never heard of it. I've heard of it. But you've heard of Ovaltine, right? Ovaltine. It's like when you're a teenager and you're oval. Ovaltine. Why did they name it Ovaltine? How does that even make sense as a name? They name anime characters after those drinks. Bisco? Nabisco? Heard of Ovaltine, but you've never seen it. It's alright. If I were to describe it, it's kind of like Milo. How much Pepto-Bismol do you reckon you could drink in one slurp? I actually don't know if I've ever had Pepto-Bismol. Or like if I have, it was like when I was little, and I don't remember what it's like. So I don't know. It's never a big chocolate milk drinker. It's not really chocolate milk though. It's like, it's definitely not as sweet. I could see how you would think they're similar though. And I guess they are similar, but they're different enough. I also don't really enjoy chocolate milk that much nowadays. I feel like there's too much sugar in it. It's way too sweet. All of that artificial sweetener. It is too much. But as a kid, you know, it's like, whoa, it's so good. It's like, whoa, Nesquik. That chocolate bunny. That was good back then. But now, I don't know. I don't know if I would enjoy it now. Probably not. I'm already sweet enough? What the heck? Is that even true? How do you even know? Can't believe you're actually reading C# code. Are you writing Unity? What are you doing? Unity. What? Unities, Got him. So true. Trying to figure out what they actually do for what. Who's they? The Unity developers? Unity? That's you. Oh, you lip sync. That's what you meant. I'm sure it's like as complicated. They have like some complex algorithms they're using. Math. Do they use machine learning? I don't even know. They're using algorithms and data structures. Yeah, math. Imagine doing math. It's messed up. Standard algo in audio music processing. Welcome Ranmu. But like fast Fourier transforms. Slide support has been cleaned. Are they doing Final Fantasy Tactics in there? FFTs? FFTs. Got them. FFDs. Gonna pick up a book or two. I'm gonna hydrate. It's 6 p.m. It is time. Alright. I'm hydrated. I'm going to make sure I check Slack so that I mute the stand-up thread so I don't get alerted. Yeah, 6 p.m. hydrate. Why is Slack loading so slowly? Is my phone not connected to the internet? What's happening? Do I need to close and reopen Slack? Slacking off. Threads. No one's even leaving their stand-up. What are they doing? I'm the only one out here. Turn off notifications for replies. Welcome, Pofin. Anyway, I've done it. It's been much colder recently. These past few days, it's been pretty cold. That's how you know it's autumn already. Some people might say it's fall. I disagree. I think it's autumn. Fall. That's too much. I would never fall. I would only autumn. Out here, falling all over the place. The leaves are falling. No, why do they call it fall anyway? Is it because the leaves are falling? Are the leaves autumning? They made fall guys. What about winter guys? I've always been asking this. You got fall guys. What about autumn gentlemen? Is it always about those fallers out there? Because I fall when I trip on the fallen leaves. Do you do that? Are they like in such a way that you would easily trip on them? You guys out there raking leaves? Anyone have a leaf blower? You guys have leaf blowers? You ever seen someone with a leaf blower? Seems like it'd be very efficient. Good use of time. You don't have to like rake all the leaves. You just blow them and then it's someone else's problem. Put them on the street. Cars drive over them. As the way nature intended. You put them into a garden somewhere, they start decomposing, the worms start eating them. That's what you want. The worms. They're worming out there. All of this seems mildly familiar because a certain someone once decided to abandon a bachelor's thesis on a similar topic. Is it you? I'm gonna assume, based on this, I mean, it's obviously you. But like, what if it wasn't? What if you were referring to someone else? Like, I don't know. Someone who's here right now. So this seems familiar. Unlike a certain someone who gave up on this. Oh, I put this thing backwards. Oh, no. Whatever, it's fine. Can still do it even here. This thing. Let me put this text down here. Put this text here. I'll put myself over here. Put the text over here. So that I can see this stuff up there. This stuff. You got this thing. I don't know. Audio processing is complicated. You would think that, you know, like, that there'd be more software out there for this. I mean, like, maybe there is, but they're all commercial. Because, like, people have to use lip sync for, like, animation, right? You would think there's more, like, libraries out there that do this for you. But surprisingly hard to find. Everyone's focused on like identifying words. But what if I don't want the words? What if I just want the sounds? There are some libraries that seem like pretty good for like word detection and stuff like that. And then I check the GitHub repository and someone opens an issue that's like, hey, do you have an option to like output phonemes? Because I think it'd be useful to use this for like lip syncing and stuff like that. And I'm like, that's exactly what I want. And then the response is like, no, we're not doing that. Kind of like, why? Why can't you just do it? If it was me, I would just do it. I would just have software that does exactly what I want personally. Why make it so complicated, right? Okay, we can pick this up, we can rotate this. Oh, yo, there it is. Software for me. Wave to Vec is actually a phoneme output. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The wave to Vec to phoneme. But I don't understand it. I don't understand machine learning infrastructure, models, tensors, whatever. Tensors. What about the 11th sir? What about that 1 through 9 sir? Am I right, guys? There are non-ML models that detect sounds just fine. Which ones? Yeah, phones. Allophones, phonemes. There is one called Allosaurus. Talk about this Friday. I've mentioned it on several streams. So probably Friday. Maybe Thursday. No, definitely not Thursday. Thursday is Dark Souls Day. Yeah, either Wednesday or Friday usually. This one. Go up here. Start spraying this. Channel lights. Yo, they got a channel? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on their channel. Chanel. What if everyone whose Twitch username has underscore channel? It was not channel. What if it was Chanel? No, some people say that. Chanel. Karagi Chanel. Found out it's only on Twitch. You mean on Switch? No, there's a. It's the one that most people play. Most of the corporate VTubers play. Is the one on the Japanese eShop. But there's one in the browser. You could play it on the browser. Yeah, Picky Chanel. Could play it. People have been making their own variations of it. Not the same. Yeah, I understand that. It's not as cute. It's you look at the other ones and they're like, what the? They don't have the smiley faces. She does call herself that. I know that other people call her that. I didn't know that she called herself that. I guess that makes sense. I'm playing a Toho variant. I saw that one as well. I saw that one on Twitter. I mean on X, the website formerly known as Twitter. No, no one calls it X. Imagine being the person who calls Twitter X. It's messed up. Look at this person. Not even using the legacy term. I just got an email. What is this? Got, what's this? Promotional email. Out there. In my inbox. For things I have purchased. Okay, what else can I promote it? No, like when websites are like, hey, check it out, this weekend we have this promotion, you can purchase this thing for a discount. Whoa. You can save money, you can spend more money to save money. You could do it. You could choose to spend money. Or not. It's up to you, really. Hold on, I gotta check whether the music is actually playing. Okay, it is. I keep forgetting, because like, sometimes like I start this stream, and then there's like no Spotify audio, even though I've been listening to Spotify audio. And then I'm like, man, this background music, what's up with the silence? And then everyone's like, what do you mean it's been silent the whole stream? I'm like, oh no. Can't believe this. Imagine not checking your own audio outputs. Streamers out there not even checking their audio. Not me. And by not me, I mean definitely me. For real, for real. You randomize your audio settings every time you stream. Are you a streamer? I didn't know you streamed. But I guess also if you don't stream, I guess that statement is still true. People that don't stream, you could also say that you randomize your audio settings every time you stream, because it is true. Of all 0 times that you have streamed, you have in fact randomized things. You never close the browser window? Oh, the speech detection thing? No. Randomize. True. What's that over there? What is that sign? I don't even know what that is. Okay, this is still not washed. There's still so much out here to be washed. That door is not even washed. I didn't even mean to wash this one. I just did that by accident. Right. Washing this one. Washing these. How many tabs do you guys have open? So how many tabs do I have open? I have about 15 tabs open. 139? What the? There's too many. That's so many tabs. How do I tell? I don't know. I'm sure there's a way. Oh, it's 8 windows. What? Do you have a tool to tell you? I just approximated. 3 tabs. What the? Okay, this tab. Probably like Twitter. Maybe like another stream. I don't know. Try to guess. We're trying to guess Hamflow's tabs. Gmail. Probably Gmail. Do I know? Was that it? It was not Gmail. This stream, another stream, and Twitter. Not, you don't even have Gmail open. This guy doesn't even have his email open in a different tab. Actually, for work, I don't have Gmail open in a tab. I have... You can export it as like its own like mini program. Do you guys know that? I do that for work. I do that for Google Meet as well. It's very convenient. You could just tab between them. How? What's a thing for it? You go on the page and then you know the dot menu on the top right? You click more tools and then create shortcut. And then in create shortcut, you can choose open as a window. And then it opens as its own window. It's kind of useful. But it doesn't have like the, you know how like on Gmail on the web, you can turn on like an indicator that tells you there's like a badge when you have new emails? I don't think it has that. You have 144 tabs? What the? Why do you guys have so many tabs open? What are you doing? Researching a billion different things. Pretty often I have like a lot of tabs open when I'm like looking for like research for like coding stuff. But then like after I'm done with it, I just like close a billion tabs and it's like really nice. Like Rust documentation, Stack Overflow. Yes, actually. Keep tabs on things. Guys out there keeping tabs open. Never finish. Man. Wait, this isn't Five Nights at Freddy's. It's just a guy with the mustache. It's It's the guy from Deltarune. What's his name? Spamton? Isn't this John Spamton from Deltarune? Looks just like him. Oops, I just fell down. It is, right? It's got the Pikachu cheeks. It's got the, does he have a mustache? I don't know. Got a similar color scheme though. He doesn't have a mustache? Why doesn't he? He has a nose. I could have sworn he had a mustache. I guess he doesn't. Jonathan Spamton. Missing glasses? Oh yeah. Do you get to ride the helter skelter after you clean? You could ride it even when you're cleaning it. Look at this. Whoa, you can run up. Running. And then you can run down. Whoa, look at this. We're going down. This feels kind of dangerous. Shouldn't there? This feels kind of like it's kind of low. You think they should have like guardrails like up here? I could imagine like someone just like falling down. Yeah, that would suck, right? That would be so bad. This looks like a lawsuit waiting to happen. How could they do this? Helter skelter? Literally unacceptable. Alright, what else do I have to wash? We're 99% done. Gotta wash the channel lights. Out here, channeling the lights. That one's done. Oh. Which ones are not done? So, this one, that one's not done. Here, I'm gonna go up this. Oh god. It's so disorienting. Go up here, go this way. Do you guys know that if you have a lot of tabs open, you can search your tabs with well, I don't know what it is on Windows, but on Mac is Command Shift A. It's probably like Control Shift A or like Alt Shift A on Windows. On Chrome, you could be like, I wish I could search the name of my tabs. You can. It's very convenient. I do it. You could do it. It was added sometime in the past 2 years. Past year maybe. That opened the add-ons menu in Firefox. I'm sure Firefox probably has like a similar thing for it. I don't know what it is. Oh, you should try pressing Alt F4, haha. Alright, guys. You guys understand? You guys know? You guys understand that reference? You can't, because if you had pressed it, you would not even be here. You would not even be able to be here. What does it do? It opens your tabs. What's your browser? What? Who could do that? That's a classic thing people do when they go into streams. They're like, haha, streamer, have you tried pressing Alt F4? Haha. And then they do it. Press Alt and cry. Yeah, do you know they switched the F4 emote in MapleStory used to be crying? But I noticed when I played the last time, they moved it out of F4. Because I feel like maybe people are doing it accidentally. Because, you know, you use Alt to jump in MapleStory. So, like, pretty often, you could be using the crying emote and jumping. And then it would just close your game. But I feel like the way to get people to press Alt F4 is not to just say, hey, streamer, press Alt F4. You have to say, like, you have to be more sneaky about it. You have to be like, oh, you have to press F4. And then they press F4 and then nothing happens. And like, oh, sorry, I mean, you have to hold Alt when you press it. And then they do it. That's how you trick them, okay? You can't just say press Alt F4. Everyone knows You have to be like, you know, tell them different parts. Try pressing F4. Oh, sorry. I mean, you have to press Alt. I know this because I saw someone else do it. I think it was like on a clip or something. I forget who it was. It was probably like a VTuber or Derma. Or the VTuber known as Derma. But I saw it and I was like, yo, that's actually clever. You know, because like, you know, you just say Alt F4, everyone knows that. You break it up into small parts, then they don't understand. What Alt? What do you mean Alt? F4, I know what F4 does. And then they do. Okay, what else am I watching? Channel lights. Which ones? This one's not done. That one is now done. This one? What about that one? What about that one over there? Put this out here. Alternate F4. Do you guys press F5 to refresh? I've talked about this. I used to press F5 and then I learned about Control R. It makes more sense to me. You guys out there pressing F5 like some kind of fool. Why would you press 2 buttons? Because it's cool. Control F5 and just cache refresh. You could press Control Command Shift R or Control Shift R on Windows. That is the same as Control F5. I think I learned this because it might have been like when I was using Linux. F5 wasn't a thing. Maybe it was a thing, but something, I don't know, it wasn't a thing at some point. And it just doesn't work. And then I was like, okay, what's the alternative? Control R. Control R is not pressing 2 buttons. No, it is pressing 2 buttons. But it is also very simple to do. Just do that. It's easy. Command R as well, also easy. Command. All the Windows users are like, what command? What command key? This guy's out here commanding. That's right. On Mac, there's a command key. Well, it's pressing 2 buttons, it's only 1 gesture, yeah. I mean, isn't that true of all of the shift and controls and all that? I ended up using a Mac keyboard for a bit. They're awful. Why would you use a Mac keyboard? By Mac keyboard, I assume that you do you mean the official ones or just the ones that are like they just have different like the command? Oh, that's what you meant. It was your only backup. I feel like the Mac like peripherals are kind of bad. Yeah, the official ones, they all suck. The Apple Magic Mouse, the Apple Magic Trackpad, the Apple official keyboards. I don't like them. They're so not ergonomic. I don't know what they were thinking. Okay, what else did I not wash? There's another light thing I didn't wash, but where is it? Is it out here? Is it perhaps? Oh wait, I washed all of them. Okay. Door decoration. This one's not done. Do I think dogs would enjoy playing Power Wash Sim? They could? Yeah, probably. I feel like dogs would enjoy everything, right? Well, not everything, but like a lot of things. pretty easy to entertain dogs. Okay, this one's done. This is not done. What about this is not done? Probably up top, right? It's probably what this is. Go up this way. Go above the mascot. And surely up here is where things are not washed properly. Okay, then you got the railings. Where is it? Which ones? The ones at the top, perhaps? This one right here. Oops. You could jump to this. You think cats or dogs or cats would enjoy playing it more? I feel like probably dogs would. Cats are kind of like... It's hard to entertain a cat. They also don't really like water, you know? You ever try like washing a cat? They were not fans of it. Dogs though, they're fine. But then again, in this game you're not the one being washed. You're the one doing the washing. So maybe they'd be fine with it. I mean, like they do, like you've seen those videos of like cats drinking water from the faucet, and the water just drips on their head, and they're fine with that. What's up with that, huh? Hold on, what? Wait, hold on. Railings. Which railing? Railing posts? Oh, this one. I see. What about over here? What about on this side? It's got to be down here, right? Is that not it? That's not it. We're not done. Maybe like on this side? Maybe over here? Perhaps over here. Nope. What's not done? Maybe the bottom. Oh, shoot. Perhaps the bottom part is not washed. Think cats are ancient Greek philosophers stuck in animal form? There's no real way to deny that, right? You can't prove it. You can't deny it. Could be true. Cat crates? Cat crates? You know cats do enjoy boxes. You know what crates are? They're boxes. So thank you, Stanley, for the 9 months. Oh, what did I... What is not done about this? This is like the worst part of the game. Getting like the final 1%. It takes so much effort just to find like that tiny part of it you haven't done. Just let someone else do it, you know? What more is there? Okay, what about the railings though? The railings? Which railings? None of these. None of these railings are even lighting up. Oh, this one. I think it's like on the bottom maybe? There it is. Wait, what if this one's on the bottom? Dog. Oh, there it is. Oh, it was on the bottom. Yeah, let a dog do it. Sine. Sine. Cosine? Sine and cosine? Sine the lease? Cosine the lease? Have you guys ever thought about this? Oh, this sine. Oh, it's probably the back, right? Maybe, maybe not. Probably not. Maybe like under here? Oh, it's definitely under here, right? No, it's not under there. What? What did I not want? Oh, it's probably like above. Probably what it is. It's probably like this. The lights. Oh, you're right. You are so right, Denchi. Side frames. Side frames. Where are these side frames? What, this whole thing? Wait, how many? 16 of 26, what the? There's so many of them. The side frames out here. What the heck? Side frame these. Got 'em. Wait, what? This also is a thing? The slide wall? Guess that makes sense. Not even wash the slide wall. What about this slide wall? Third tier panel, third tier ring frame. It's not been washed. It's not even washed, guys. This guy's out there washing the third tier ring frame. It's not even top tier. It's actually like mid-tier, literally mid-tier. Now this ring though, this one's bottom tier. What about this one? This on the side perhaps? Would they expect you to clean this? No. Okay. Oh, okay, the sides, okay, these down there. Which one of these are not done? This one's not done. No, it's not this. The vertical frame. Call them verties for vertical. Some people might think of like, you know, drinking water similar. Do I celebrate Leaf Erickson Day? I do not, but I'm sure if it does show up, we will do it as a raid message. I feel like SpongeBob SquarePants raised awareness of Leaf Erickson Day for like a lot of people. See, I knew that's a SpongeBob reference right there. If it wasn't for SpongeBob, most people wouldn't even know about it. I think that is something to think about. The impact of children's cartoons on people's understanding of different days. Social media. This media, so social. Yeah, it really makes you think. We as a society are so into our media that we don't even consider the effects of SpongeBob SquarePants on society. Okay, side frames. Which one's not done? It's gotta be those. Here, this is where we use the, oh, I'm already using it. This is where we use the extra long extension. You can wash these from all the way down here. Look at that, whoa, so efficient. How does he do it? With minimal effort from down here. It really makes you hing. It does. As he said, Leif Erikson Day, it does hang. 4th tier panel has been cleaned. Got 3 more side frames. These frames. That frame. 1 more side frame. This one. From this side. That side. This side right here. No? This side? This side? The last percent takes longer than 99% before. Yeah, it's called the, there's a name for it. I don't remember the name, but there is a name for it. The something effect. RuneScape? No, that's something else. Vertical frames clean. Did I? This one? This side frame? It's literally right here. What more do they want from me? 90-10 rule, perhaps? It could be it. It could be right. Did I welcome you? I don't know. I always... No, I did not. Welcome. Welcome, Potato. See, I don't. I think I don't know. Okay, this one. There you go. Slide frame. I've been reading that as side frame the whole time. It's actually slide frame. Slide walls. This whole thing. This thing. This thing down here. What more could you want? Do I think you can escape an IKEA if 100 dogs were let loose to chase me? Isn't IKEA just like a straight path though? Well, not a straight path, but like, you just go forward. But the thing is, can I outrun 100 dogs? Probably not. But this is assuming the dogs are aggressive. Because like, they could just like not be aggressive. They could just be chill. You're welcome, Nanodian. Suddenly, his brain tingled. You visited an IKEA a few weeks ago? It's a pain to navigate. I've actually never been to an IKEA. I've never had to go. Stairs. Where's the stairs? At the bottom. The place where you pick up boxes to buy is easy to navigate. Out here boxing. Tell me it's Boxing Day. It might be a straight line, but wouldn't it be better going through secret path and stuff to hide from the dogs? No, dogs, they can smell you. Doesn't matter how well you hide. They have tracked down your scent. It's basically over for you. There's no escape. They're too strong. It's a long winding path. Bathroom section to bedroom section. Yeah, that's what I read. I've seen, I think I've seen like recommended videos that are like, hey, here's how IKEA gets you to buy stuff. For you to get to the exit, you have to walk through everything. You literally have to. Okay, the side out here. I did not wash the side. Here's a mask you're sent with the IKEA meatballs. You could. What if before they're loose, their nostrils are filled with very smelly cheese? I don't know. This is a very specific question. If my arms were going to explode 1 month from now, unless you thought up a viewer sona from your chat, what would you make us be? Maybe fish? I feel like fish would be the most like thematically relevant, right? It would fit the lore. The fishing stream. Maybe a bear, you know, because like the bear shows up in the fishing stream. I don't know. There are many options. The stairs are still not done. What's not done about this? It looks pretty done to me. Pretty much totally just done. What have I not washed? This. Everyone except one guy who's a bear. That guy never shows up to stream. Yeah, like most of my founders badge holders. Founders badge holders. What the? I didn't even mean to watch this. Where? What oh, it's probably this. I didn't even see this part. Wow. Alright. And then we got the third tier panels. The tier 3 panels out here. You can wash these from down here. This one, got that one. Got alerts on my phone. Zoe, you're just out here saying things. Just like, what? You still haven't found the tab? I have so many tabs open. This guy with his 100+ tabs. Found it? What's it called? I feel like you talked about it during the fishing stream, and then I also looked it up. And then I probably determined that it doesn't work for me. Called, yeah, that is a thing. I've seen that one. Now, I don't know if it has phoneme recognition. It does, it's like text to speech, speech to text. There's also something called VOSK, V-O-S-K, but they also don't have phoneme recognition. There have been a lot of issues open on their GitHub that's like, hey, are you going to add phoneme recognition? Would love to have phoneme recognition. And they're just like, yeah, we're not doing it. Or maybe there's like, there was a PR open where someone was going to do it, and then you look at when it was open and it was like 5 years ago. Love when I see like a thing that's like, someone opens a pull request for something and it's like, the maintainer's like, oh yeah, I'll get around to merging this weekend. Last response 3 years ago. Oh no. And then you get comments that are like, hey, are you gonna merge this? I would love to get this merged. Hey, what's the status of this pull request? We've been looking to integrate this. Would love to get this merged. No response. It's hecked up. Messed up out there. And then when you get the threads that are like, hey, I have a problem with this. Anyone know a solution? And then someone posts, and then it apparently solves the original problem. But then they deleted their post. There was one recently. I took a screenshot of this. Let me find my screenshot. Pictures, screenshots. I have this screenshot. This thing. It's literally messed up. Here, look at this one. Open a web view. Open a browser source in OBS. Someone replies to their own post. Yeah, they're like, oh, never mind. I figured it out. This one's freaking. Hey, does anyone know the problem? I edited out their name. Basically. Oh, thank you. I love this solution. It worked perfectly for me. How dare you? Dare you do this? I'm gonna leave this on the screen. Thank you. Anyway, Max, probably. Wasn't worth me looking into though. I eventually found the answer. But this freaking guy out here deleting content from the internet that would be useful. The Ed forum link as well. Man, society, internet, the ephemerality of society, of information. Third tier panels. Where are these? These are the third tier panels. And it is not being highlighted for me. So I don't know, but I still have to clean. Third tier ring frame though. This one should be noticeable. It's probably this thing, right? But why isn't it highlighted? Is this not that third tier? Am I on the fourth tier? I thought I was on the third tier. Third tier? Second tier? Oh wait, this is the third tier? What the? Okay. Wait, this is the second tier. Wait, third tier ring frame, second tier panel. Okay, I see. It's between the second and third tiers. Telling me the third tier is above the second tier. That makes too much sense. I thought, you know, because this is British, right? Don't they have like a system where the first floor is not actually the first floor? It's like the ground floor. And then the second floor is the first floor? Isn't that messed up? You tell me the first floor is not the first floor. Lying to me. Telling me the second floor is the first floor? How do they live like this? What are they even doing? Zero indexing. It's not even zero indexing though. It's like -1 indexing, isn't it? Wait, no, it's not. Because like you have the 0th floor is the... no, actually you're right. It is zero indexing. 4th floor. Do they also skip the 4th floor? They do that in Japan in some places. So welcome, Marklar. Third tier ring frame has not been washed fully. Where even is it? Why does this take so long? This is the worst part of this game. 4 is such an inconvenient, unlucky number. Yeah, because like 4 shows up so often. You got squares. You got... It's like a small number as well. If they had an unlucky number, it should be like a really big number. Like in the hundreds of thousands. Like the unlucky number being like, you know, 537,273. Right? That would be fine, because that number doesn't show up that often. Unless it does. What if I just name that random number and then someone's actually like, oh yeah, actually, do you guys know that's actually the unlucky constant is known to be the most unlucky number? If you're on the 5th floor, we know where you really are. In the UK. In Britain. Watch it. 5th tier panels. 5th tier panels. 5th tier, I'm gonna assume, is the highest tier. This is probably the 5th tier. Whoops. This is the first tier. That's the 5th tier. It's so inconvenient to wash. Never mind. 2nd tier panel. Ignore the alerts I'm getting on my phone. My resources are being scaled down. 2nd tier panel. This is the 1st tier? 2nd tier. 2nd tier. This one right here, you're telling me I missed this one. Oh, it's because it's like... It is slightly inconvenient. It's got the whole like mascot thing going on. A Moe coefficient. What, 500,000, 300, what number? Imagine if I remember that number. Imagine like making up a number and then like being able to recall it. That should be a thing. You know, like a quiz, like, okay, name a 6-digit number. And then someone does it. And then 30 questions later, remember the 6-digit number that you mentioned 40 minutes ago. They need to invent the Kirby one. Yeah, they should do it. Alright, we got 2 things left. Top door. Top door. This door up here. The one at the top, perhaps? What about it is not done? Oh, this. Okay, top door. Window frames. The windowed frame. It's got to be like on the bottom, right? I knew it. Look at this. We're done. Bam. Wow. Congratulations. 7.5 out of 10. That's a passing grade. Grave? Passing grade. Wow, passing grade. Clean the private jet. Is this the mayor's jet? Is this the mayor? Blake? Blake Thrust. Is Blake the mayor? Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. We gotta know the lore. Power wash simulator. Blake. He's a close friend of the mayor. Okay, that explains it. They're out there with their riches. They got so much money. Private jet. Think about all the fume emissions. You guys see Taylor Swift's jet emissions were apparently high, and then she went to a Jets game, and now if you look for Taylor Swift Jets, it shows news about her being at the Jets game instead of her private jet. What's up with that? Some kind of conspiracy theory to cover up her fuel emissions. I saw that. What a coincidence. That she would do this. Why would she do this? Found a loophole. Yeah, just what if you just what if you just like were committed of some sort of crime and then you just created like a sports team with the same name as the crime you committed? I guess it's not really a crime, it's just like wasteful. She was framed. Yeah, someone else took her jet. I don't know. She couldn't have done it. That's not the Taylor Swift I know. Anti-gravity booster? What the? What kind of jet has an anti-gravity booster? Is this real? Do jets have this normally? I don't think so. The North Dakotan Grand Larceniers? Yeah, exactly. The Mississippi tax evaders. How else are they supposed to fly? Well, they're not anti-gravity. You would still be obeying the laws of gravity. Why is this not washed? Did I not wash the whole thing? Anti-gravity booster? I hardly even am aware of this thing, which is apparently a thing on planes. What? Oh, this on the signs. It's always on the signs. Off sides. On sides. Left side, right side. You are king. Lion King. Why you always lying? You drop this king. King from Cave Story. I don't even know what I'm doing. Kirby's return to insurance for on land. Yoshi commits tax evasion. Can't believe Yoshi would do this. You think Yoshi would do that though? I don't know. Like, do Yoshis even need to pay taxes? Is Yoshi like, because like animals don't need to pay taxes, right? Dogs and cats, they're not out there paying taxes. You think Yoshi has to pay taxes? I don't know about that. Not yet. Welcome, J5. Watched a speedrun where 6 guys in multiplayer cleaned every vehicle in the game in 30 minutes. Well, there's like 6 people. I don't know. Is that impressive? You got 6 people. Yeah, Yoshi's unemployed. Yoshi has no income. What does Yoshi have to file taxes for? You can't evade taxes if there's no taxes to evade. That we know of. Okay, that's the problem. Is that we think he doesn't owe taxes because he's like a dinosaur. But what if he does owe taxes? No income but a lot of wealth. Yeah, explain this, Yoshi. Where do you get your money from? How can he live in society? Wing wiring. Why are they even here? Wires, am I right, guy? Wires. You guys know that cat? Wires. Yoshi's a neat. Yoshi lives in his own eggshell house, which he can produce infinitely. Yeah, he owns his own home. He created it. He didn't rent it. He didn't purchase it from anyone. Does Yoshi own Yoshi's Island? He has to pay property tax. Does he though? To who? Do they? Oh, is like Yoshi's Island its own like sovereign nation? Maybe Yoshi like has his own land, his own country. Also, yeah, I'm gonna hydrate. Alright. Yeah, what if Yoshi's Island is like his offshore like banking banking services on there? Doesn't have to pay taxes the normal way. It's a tax haven. Like some kind of haven for taxes. Haven. More like haven't they been paying taxes out here? See, this is a pun based on the spelling of the word haven. Kind of looks like haven't if you add a T at the end of it. Now, this is why the joke is funny. Yeah, tax haven. 7th Haven. A classic song. Good old Tokyo 7th Sisters. Zoli remembers? He remember. No longer for gore. Only remember. Rem to ember. Remember. Remembrance. Imagine you're keen to learn some of these specifications of the jet. Yeah, what is this thing? Tell me about the anti-gravity booster. As it's you, I'll divulge. Explain to me. What is this? Is this like a plane that goes into space? Are they like talking to aliens in this thing? They're having conferences in space. It could be. This could be them. Could be doing it. Tires done. The wheel is done. Let's go wash the tires first. You don't want to be in a situation where you spend like the last hour of the game just washing 1%, trying to find the tire we didn't wash. This one, you got these ones, you got these ones out here. Lore mentioned volcano, looks like it has some kind of ray gun. Super villain jet. Perhaps. This guy's not good at texting. He sent me a message saying he'll explain details, and maybe he's typing it up. He is a slow typer. Kind of slow out here typing. Guy's out here typing things. Okay, the tire's done. The wheel. Why didn't I feel like the tire didn't ding when I finished washing it. Like I think the inside of the tire, the wheel did, but the tire did not. What are you talking about? What are you remembering? What's he out here even remembering about? Remtember? Remtober? Tokyo 7th Sisters. It is a music game. It has good music. Don't think I heard them before. Surely you have. You've probably heard of Seventh Haven. Their most popular song. They have other songs. They have several songs. This thing though. The tire is done. This tire is done. The wheel. The landing gear. Hey, I'm landing gear. Get it, guys? Landing gear. Wow. So true, streamer. +2, yeah. +2, I'm landing gear. Hey. Make a joke about everything here. Tires? Yeah, I'm tired of looking at the 1% I have to wash. Wheel? Yeah, more like this is real annoying to wash. Landing gear? I'm landing gear. Landing gear door, hey, landing gear door. Cockpit, pants grab, hydraulic pipes, hydraulics pipes, they sure are being greeted properly. Fuselage wiring? Or like, fuselage wiring, why are they not washed? Fuselage. Few of these selages are washed. And then the wing mount. Whoa, what the frick? What the heck? Laser. I hardly even knew this was a laser. Well, this is like definitely some sort of like super villain jet, right? They don't just have lasers on regular jets. Laser. I hardly even know. Laser mount. I hardly even know. Wing. I don't know, guys. It's hard to think of puns. Fuselage. Hydraulic pipes. Is it landing gear bay? Where is it? Is it? Oh, so that is that over there. Do people still say bay? Like B-A-E? Is that a thing? Is there new slang nowadays? I mean, people say it for the rat from Hololive, because that's her nickname, but like elsewhere, do people still say it? Probably. There's gotta be like some new slang out there. Never even heard of it. The aileron? What's an aileron? Got on. Aileron. Yeah, ailer on these. What is an aileron though? Did that just say a vortex generator? It did. What is this? Static wick. John Wick. Jonathan Wick. The Wicker Man. The classic sea shanty. The Wicker Man. This guy over here. The wing mount. The fuselage. What about the many selage? The salads. This is not done. The fuselage wiring is not even done. What more is there? The side, perhaps? Perhaps, is this whole thing part of the fuselage wiring? No, that's a different thing. What's not done about this? You guys seeing this fuselage wiring? It's got like 0.1% left. Ailerons on are the flappy things. Oh, those? Oh, right, those things. See, I didn't know there was a name for it. I guess that makes sense. Makes sense that they would have names for things. So, what's not done with this? Fuselage wires. Like, I'm pretty sure that I have washed the whole thing. Maybe on this side. Maybe over here. Oops. Wait, this? No, wait, this. This. Okay, that took a long time. Horizontal rudder. Let me see. I know what a rudder is. Those are the things on boats. They move. They're like this. You know, the thing on boats that moves. The one part of the boat that moves. Wait, is that the one part of the boat that moves? I guess the motor moves. 1A9 TL5. What does it mean? Depends on the boat. You got fancy boats out there. With multiple moving parts. Okay, we're gonna get the lore. Although this jet looks superficially like any other, it's far from it. Sure is. The fuselage is made from a graphene matrix. We got the matrix out here. This thing is made of the matrix. Not only can it reach speeds over 888 miles per hour, it is also technically the world's largest pencil. Welcome, Probs Not Jack. Made of tricks. Oh, those tricks. Tricks aren't even different shapes anymore. They're just circles. They're just spheres that have colors. Isn't that messed up? Is nothing sacred anymore? Okay, we're washing this. What would happen if the rabbit got to eat some tricks? I feel like that did happen. Like, surely in all the years of the commercials, the Trix rabbit has probably gotten to eat Trix, like, at least once. Like, I vaguely remember something like that. Dead. He'd be dead. There's so many, like, mascots that are, like, focused on consuming products. Got the Hamburglar out here wanting to steal burgers. Burgers. Got the Trix rabbit wanting to consume Trix. You got the Cookie Crisp bandit wanting to consume Cookie Crisp. You got the Noid. The Trix rabbit in a WhatsApp with Wile E. Coyote and Hamburglar. Well, like the Trix rabbit, I don't know. Is the Trix rabbit like a criminal though? Like the Hamburglar is like a criminal. Wile E. Coyote, he's not a criminal, but like, I don't know. Is he a criminal? He could be. He buys a lot of like dangerous weapons from Acme Corporation. The long-defeated Trix rabbit has only eaten a bowl of his own cereal 3 times. Oh, I would have assumed there would have been like some more instances of it more recently. 1991 was the most recent? Welcome, Hebby. Because I feel like I've seen commercials when I was a kid of like he got to eat some of it. But they don't tend to re-air commercials, right? Welcome, Dofume. Sure is time. Sure is Mahjong Monday, am I right, guys? Several people out here streaming Mahjong on Mondays. Mandela effect? No, it's actually the Mandela effect. Most people don't understand this. They think... Okay, this is like the third time I've talked about this in recent memory. People often think it's the Mandela effect. They're like, oh yeah, it's because they thought Nelson Mandela like died in prison. No, it's actually the Mandela effect. It's related to the guy who did those like Punnett squares, Mendel. Look it up, Mandela effect. It's real. Often confused with the Mandela effect. Got windows though. Look at this window. This window is being cleaned so efficiently. Bam. This one cleaned. Fuselage not cleaned. Mandela effect and Howie Mandel. Yeah, how he even Mandel. Am I right, guys? How he even do that? Doesn't even make sense. Got the anti-gravity panel. This thing is definitely for aliens. Got the wing out here. You got this thing being cleaned as we speak. This one. There it is. The wing, the side wing, as opposed to the front wing. Are there front wings? When you think of wings, right? Aren't they all like always on the side? Are there things that have... Are there animals that have wings that are not on the sides? What is that? I don't even know what that is. Canards? Canards? Haha. Got them. Got them. I don't know what that is. Canadians? Front wings are bad for weight distribution? Yeah, but like... What if they had them? If you can discreetly find your way over to the mansion as soon as humanly possible, I would appreciate it. We're going to talk about the laser gun. The laser gun uses a crystalline compound to create an energy feedback loop that instantly plasmatizes the air. Its beam reaches upward of 3 million degrees Fahrenheit. Why are they using Fahrenheit? Fahrenheit out here. Do they use Fahrenheit in the UK? I guess it is the imperial system. You think of imperials, it's usually the UK. Imperialism, they're the inventors of imperialism. That's not true. But they're one of them. Dollar store Elon Musk. This guy. Fahrenheit is cringe. Lasers work in Fahrenheit? UK uses Celsius? Yeah, then why is this guy talking about Fahrenheit? Thought this was a UK game. Or are they localizing it for people in the US? Number larger. It is a nicer number, right? Whatever number he just said. If it was Celsius, it would have been like, oh yeah, this is like, you know, 600, whatever. 673,300 whatever Fahrenheit or Celsius. Man, like in Canada, they use the metric system for some things, but they also use the imperial system for other things. What's up with that? They still measure height in like feet and inches. Aren't developers of this European? I think continental Europe use all Celsius. Yeah, the developers of this are like British, I think. Kind of strange that the US had a literal war to break away from the British Empire. Yet still use units of measurement named the imperial system. Well, isn't the US really the imperializers now? You think they escaped from imperialism? No, we are the imperialists. Whatever it's called. Quick consult the Canadian measurement flowchart. Oh yeah, that is a thing. I saw that one. Logic. Yeah, what is that? Oh, censor? Yeah, they should censor it. It's inappropriate. You can't even show that. On stream. UK is the same mishmash of imperial and metric. Height and weight of people is imperial. Weight of goods is metric. Volume of goods is imperial. Man. It's messed up. Society is messed up. Can't even agree on something. Even internally, within a country. Can't even decide. American pride takes precedence over hatred of the British. Oh, those British. That's not gallon. Gallon makes sense to me. It's only because like you think of gallon and you're like, oh yeah, that's the thing that milk comes in. The milk gallon, right? That's our frame of reference. I think when everyone thinks of a gallon, it's usually that. Probably. Maybe. Maybe not. That's what I think of. Gallon. What about gal out? What are they even in? Gallop? Galloping? The turbo jet engine. British use gallons too. Yeah, this talked about how it was used for volume of liquids. Why can't I jump again? I can like jump up here. Then after that you can't jump again. You can't even double jump. Yo, the soccer ball. Do they call it soccer in the UK or is it football there? It's football, right? It's probably football. The miles on road signs, not kilometers. Football, but do the car measurements, like when you're in your car and it tells you like distances, does it say it in kilometers? If the road signs are not in kilometers? It's both. The term soccer originates from the UK. It originates from the UK, but they don't even use the term. Man. Newer cars have stuff in kilometers. Short for association football. Yeah, obviously. Look at the word soccer. Of course it means association. Football. What else could it mean? Sock air. Pennywise. Sock air. Oh, those words. To distinguish it from rugby football. The way of shortening words in posh UK universities. Let's see. Oh, those British. Out there doing their British things. Living in society. We do be living in society though. You guys ever think about this? You're out here living in society, thinking about improving society, and yet we live in it? Very curious. Very curious that you want to improve society, yet you participate in it. Once landed, it's possible to cook a beef bourguignon on its wings. That's how you can tell this guy's rich. He used a word I don't even know. That sounds like rich people food. Never hear anyone talk about beef bourguignon. I don't even know how to pronounce it. The horizontal stabilizer. It's now done. This thing though is not yet done. Okay, when you look at this, does it look like this thing is attached? Because when I saw this, I was like, I have to watch this, right? It turns out that's just part of the background. I thought it was part of this. Beef bourguignon is a slow-cooked dish. Well, no, he said you can cook it really fast because of how hot it is. It accelerates time. Surely that's what he meant. This jet can distort the reality of space and time. So to you, it may look like it's slow cooked, but to people on the plane, it's only been 3 minutes. Obviously, there's no other way to interpret his message. This one, you're washing the vertical stabilizer. Switch over to the long extension. The right way and the Blake thrust way, which is the wrong way. Botulism. I don't even really know what botulism is. What is that? I know to botch something is when you mess it up. Is that related to botulism? Botulism the Rock? Johnson? The classic anime featuring the pink-haired girl that everyone likes? Botulism? I can't believe this. Bocce was here the whole time. This one, you gotta clean this one. Imagine not cleaning the letters. Could not be me. I would definitely clean the letters. Then you clean these, you gotta clean up there as well. Botulism happens through improperly canned food. Let's see. More like canned food, am I right? Canned, haha. Can't. The opposite of can. Botulism is when you get hit by Botox from eating foods contaminated by botulinum bacteria? What the? But don't people normally want to get Botox? There's a restaurant in France who gave some customers botulism recently. It's odorless, so you can't really even know. I mean, that's messed up. It's like worse than food poisoning. I mean, dangerous. They don't usually eat the Botox. That is true. Does it do the same thing as Botox though? Right? Like, isn't Botox used to make like the muscles in your face not move? Is that similar to botulism? So like if you eat it, then the parts of your body that are part of your digestive system like can't move? I'm just assuming here, based on my limited knowledge. In the case of the recent one, the source of infection is the consumption of homemade preserved sardines. The same restaurant in Bordeaux during the week 4 to 10 September. Okay, it's made at the restaurant for consumption on premises. That's scary. You could be given botulism without even knowing. It could mess up your entire... How long does it last? Could you die from it? They're out here dying from botulism. Canned sardines. You'll potentially die? Oh no. One person died, holy frick. Botox is one of the strongest neurotoxins known to man. If you stick small amounts of it to particular muscles, they tense up in ways some people find appealing. If you take too much, you just die. Wow. Yeah, Botox, it's like one of those things that like rich old people get because they don't want their muscles in their face to be sagging. Scary. Imagine not being able to move your face muscles. Is that like having a stroke? It's like, it feels kind of similar, right? Botulism is generally treated with botulism antitoxin supportive care. Bacteria doesn't like oxygen, which is why you will find it in poorly canned foods. Oh. Does it also happen with, like, when people pickle their own foods? I know there was this whole thing recently about how, like, vinegar... What is it? Like, vinegar producers have less alcohol content or whatever. And then that causes improper pickling. Is that a similar thing to botulism? Botox? More about preventing it by storing and cooking food properly. Boiling kills it all. It does tend to do that. Cooking things does tend to kill many germs. Gotta make sure to do it. Hold on, where's this thing right here? Botulism outbreak occurred in Northern California in May 2017. 10 people consumed nacho cheese dip served at a gas station. One man died. Yo, imagine dying from eating like gas station nachos. That sounds awful. Like gas station food in general has a pretty bad reputation, but like to die from it? People would make fun of you. They'd be like, haha, yeah, of course, yeah, you ever eat gas station nachos? You deserve to die. No. That'd be so messed up. Gas station food. See, exactly. The self-fulfilling prophecy. Gas station sushi. Gas station. Imagine if they sold, isn't like pufferfish like lethal if prepared improperly? Imagine gas station pufferfish. Yo, this pufferfish looks pretty... yeah, fugu. Gotta try this gas station pufferfish. It's to die for. Am I right, guys? No way I trust seafood from a gas station. Welcome, Good Cat Gaming. Yeah, it is something. It's discounted. Okay, we're at 98%. This here. Okay, the wing has not been done. This way, okay, this wing is done. Turbo jet engine. It's not done. What if there was like a gas station that had a Michelin star? You think that ever will happen? Michelin star restaurant, which is a gas station. It could happen. You never know. The first restaurant or the first gas station to ever get a Michelin star would be so famous. They would make history. Yeah, it would be selling Michelin tires. Yo, imagine if they didn't sell Michelin tires there. You're like, look, I know your food is worthy. You guys don't sell our tires. Would it just be easier to take a Michelin star restaurant and have it sell gas? No, because I feel like it would ruin the decor, right? Are Michelin star restaurants also graded on, like, aesthetics, presentation, the mood of the dining experience? If you took an existing one, I feel like a lot of the people that would go there, they'd just be like, I don't know, this isn't the same place that I like. It's different now. They started adding gasoline everywhere. The whole place smells like gasoline. Actually, no, they could go the other way around. Yeah, you're right. You could have like a fancy restaurant, but like the theme is a gas station. But then I guess it would just be like a gas station themed restaurant. You'd have to like actually be a gas station to fulfill the criteria that I'm describing. Whoops. That is actually a thing. I am not surprised. You have rich people that want to try to pretend like they understand the common man. But yeah, I go to the gas station. They serve caviar there. That's where I buy all my caviar. That's where I buy my fugu. Where I buy my expensive luxury donuts. The cronut. The croissant donut. That's a real thing. There's still so much left to watch. I know I'm like 98% done, but I feel like the last 2% will take at least half an hour. So I will not be a fool and attempt to finish this today. I will most likely leave the rest of this for next week. The wing is done though. This soon to be done. Windows out here. The cronut is almost 10 years old. They should have eaten it a long time ago. Tell me it's that old. Must be expired by now. Alright, well, I should probably end it here. That's the problem. It's like we're so close to being done, and it's like it feels bad to just end it at 99%. But like the people that know this game, you all know. The last percent takes the longest. Takes forever. Literally never even able to solve it. It is 99% done. It is, but also takes so long. That last 1%. It's everything. It's like those loading screens. It says it's 99% done, then estimated time 3 hours. Like what the heck? Well, I think I will call it here, but no, we're so close. We're so close. No, I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna quit. JZ out here. Missed a spot. Welcome, Genie. Alright, I'm going to shut down. Whoa, how does he do it? How does he shut down the computer and still stream? Can't believe he does this. Alright, it's many days today. Wait, today's Columbus Day? Is it really? Indigenous Peoples Day. World Post Day. National C60. Comic Get 60. Wasn't that like 20 years ago or whatever? I don't know. Curious Events Day. Beer and Pizza Day. There's a lot of days today. Holy frick. Day of Respect for Cultural Diversity. That's cool. Boat Racing Festival. It is Leif Erikson. Okay, that's why you mentioned Leif Erikson Day. I didn't even know that it was today. Okay. Moldy Cheese Day. Online Bank Day. What the heck is this? South Korea Hangul Day. Let's do Leif Erikson Day raid. Or Moldy Cheese Day. We could do that one. This makes for a more interesting raid message. Probably. I don't know. You guys choose. Choose whatever you want. Moldy cheeses. You could choose what you want. Choose your own raid message day. Do Moldy Cheese Day. You could do Leif Erikson Day. You copy paste your own message of choice. Alright, who's streaming? Many people are out here streaming things. Various things are being streamed. I will raid someone. And this person who I am raiding is streaming. Let's raid Giruti. Last raided 314 days ago. That's literally pi. Right, 314. It's pi right there. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for watching. What the? 29 viewers? 31 viewers. The heck? We did get 2 raids today. No, we got 1 raid, right? I don't know. Did I get 2? We got at least 1 raid. There was 1 raid. The start of the stream, Ava raided. Yeah, it was 1 raid. There were many people. Do I check last raided the mod actions thing? No, I have my own my own thing that tracks my raids. I think it's linked. It might be in my linked things on this page. Links to a GitHub repo that has all of my raids, incoming and outgoing. It's automated. Yeah, the spreadsheet listens to webhook events from the Twitch API and adds a row to the CSV. I have a bookmarklet that tells me. I don't know what I'm playing tomorrow, but I will be streaming. I will now stop talking. Have a good rest of your Monday or Tuesday. Goodbye.